This is CHSTV News.
Good morning, Cathedral. I'm Alexandria with your morning announcements for Tuesday, March 2nd, 2021. Let's start the show with a message from Mr. Daly.
Good Tuesday morning, Cathedral. Hello to Cohort B. I've got a few announcements. So a reminder to students, it is March, and I've had the song Here Comes the Sun in my head ever since our Ash Wednesday liturgy that was sung by Miss Adelino and played by Mr. McPhee so well last week. And it does seem to be brightening up outside, although it was -8 according to my car's temperature gauge on the way down. But spring is coming. It is March, so hopefully some good weather's around the corner. Now, we are in the last week of Block 1 or Period 1, and if you haven't realized it, it ends next Wednesday, March the 10th. So you've got a couple more days in person and a little more than a calendar week to wrap things up and do the best you can down the stretch here. So again, I encourage you to do the very, very best you can. Make sure you get everything in that is assigned to you and that you're finishing up Period 1 to the best of your ability. I've asked students, and I mentioned it in a couple after-school prayers or end-of-the-day prayers last week, but I know there's only a little less than half of our students who come to school in person each day, and I really think you're doing the right thing. We're very blessed that it has been relatively safe here at school, and I think you're better off to come in person if you're able to do so, and it's okay with your parents and guardians. But we do want to encourage students, please be on time and be in uniform. Our Spirit Days are Wednesdays and Thursdays only, so if it's Monday, Tuesday, or Friday, you shouldn't be out of uniform. You should definitely be wearing uniform pants. I know in some classrooms, teachers keep the windows open, and I totally understand that, and that's fine with me, but we are trying to encourage, some discipline here at the school, and so teachers, again, with your cooperation. So please encourage students, and students, I'm asking you to comply with the uniform policy on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays in full, and try to get here on time, okay? Try to get to school by 8:30, but I don't want to be in the hallway yelling at kids who are coming in at 8:35 because we're glad you're here, and we're all going through a lot with the pandemic, but do the best you can to be on time and be in uniform. It's a good self-discipline and good for our community and good for you as a good habit, and something you're probably going to have to do in the workplace when you're older. I do want to announce to students of Cohort B that what I announced yesterday to the students in person, that Ms. Defendi Anico, our great vice principal, who's had an amazing career in Catholic education, is actually retiring at the end of March. So she's got a bonus week of work because the March break has been pushed to April, so she's really excited about that. But Ms. Defendi Anico, I've worked with her. I actually met her when I became the principal of Brebeuf, and she became the vice principal there. And then I've been blessed to have her there for several years and 6 more here at Cathedral. And she's a wonderful person. She's actually worked a couple years into her retirement. She could have been staying home and getting paid, but she loves the students of Cathedral. She loves what she does, and she does it so well. So I'm grateful to have gotten to know her so well and worked with her all these years. But so it's Be Nice to Miss Defendi Anico month, everybody. I didn't want to wait till the very last day and have her say farewell and disappear on us. And I know she'll be visible even beyond her work term, which ends this month. But students and staff, as you happen to crisscross with Ms. Defendi Anico, be extra nice to her and make sure you wish her well, and we will take the time to enjoy this last month with her. And finally, a super good news item and an introduction of a new member of our staff. So if you might have noticed in guidance, there's a gentleman named Francis Atta, A-T-T-A. Mr. Atta to you, who's our social worker right now at the school. He's taken over for Miss Grice. He's got the office at the end of the row there in guidance, and I know he'd be happy if you'd pop by and say hi to him at any time. I'm going to introduce him quickly, but he's an amazing gentleman who's actually a published author, and I have a copy of his book here. Now, we've purchased several of these books, I think over 30, and I think it's going to end up being a lot more than that, that we're passing out to students. But so imagine being a published author. So Mr. Atta is from Toronto. He grew up in the Jane and Finch neighborhood. And if you look at the title of his book, it's like a autobiography. It's called The Flip. And there's a picture of him in front of the CN Tower, kind of dressed like a teenager would. And then if you flip to the other side, you see him in a suit with a big smile, and it's called The Flip. And I'll read you the introduction to the book, and he's going to say hello to you on the camera so that you get to know who he is. And I would encourage you to go down and meet with him. He's here to support our students. You don't have to be having trouble or in trouble to see him. So if you happen to see him in the hallway, he's been here a couple of weeks now, but we wanted to formally introduce him. We're probably overdue to do that. So I'm going to read about the author, and then he's going to say a few words. So again, this is Mr. Atta. So born in Ghana, Mr. Francis Atta immigrated to Toronto, Canada at age 6. After his parents' divorce, he was raised by his father in a single-parent household. Despite tremendous struggles, he managed to flip his life, hence the name of the book, The Flip, from negativity, failing in high school, and getting into trouble with the law, to graduating from George Brown College at the top of his class and embarking on a career as a child and youth worker. That flip was no easy feat. He's founded a motivational speaking company in 2010 called Keys, Knowledge and Effort Yield Success, and it seeks to inspire and encourage people of all ages. And Mr. Atta enjoys motivational speaking, volunteering, coaching, and playing basketball. I mentioned yesterday he's probably not quite as good a shooter as me, although I bet he's a better overall player, but I still got the touch from the outside. But to date, Mr. Atta is the recipient of 17 prestigious Canadian awards and honors, including the 2013 Young Black and Gifted Award, the 2013 African Entertainment Award, 2012 Canada's Top 25 Immigrant Award, the 2011 Herbert Carnegie Future Aces Citizenship Award, and the 2010 Toronto Mirror Newspaper Urban Hero Award. How about that? So with nothing else but a big welcome to Mr. Atta, our new social worker. Come on up, Mr. Atta.
Thank you so much, Mr. Daly, for that wonderful introduction. Good morning, everyone. As Mr. Daly stated, my name is Mr. Atta, and I'm the new social worker covering for Sal. I am very glad and happy to be here at Cathedral with you all, doing what I love, which is working to support students. A little bit about myself. I'm originally from Toronto and was raised in the Jane Finch community, like Mr. Daly stated. I've been a social worker working with students for many years now. My personal experience and my work with students inspired me to write a book called The Flip, which Mr. Daly just spoke about. This book focuses on my struggles as a young person dealing with peer pressure, mental health, family issues, and trying to find myself. Mr. Daly has been kind enough to purchase a few copies for the school, and I'll be giving away 5 copies to the first 5 students to stop by my office to say hello. My office is located in Guidance. I know many of you have seen me walking around the school and wondering who I am. So now when you see me, I hope you approach me and you say hello. I'm also a former basketball player, so if anyone wants to play me one-on-one, even Mr. Daly, he knows he could get it. I look forward to meeting and connecting with you all, and I hope to see you soon. And now back to the desk.
Thanks, sir. It's nearly time to choose classes for the next school year. Today, presentations from guidance counselors will be made to all grade 9 and 10 classes via CHSTV. Option sheets will be due on March 22nd, and your $40 activity fee will be as well on School Cash Online. If you have questions, feel free to contact your guidance counselor either by booking an appointment or sending an email. Graduates, if you are graduating and not returning to Cathedral in September, please email chs@hwcdsb.ca by March 12th. And speaking of graduates, the grad committee has sent you the information required to book your graduation portrait session online. Please check your school email for the message. There's a $30 sitting fee, and the fee provides 10 different poses, a variety of backdrops, and 11 times 14 composite of your graduation class. All details are in the email. Please see Mrs. Tambasco and Mrs. Simpson if you have any questions. And to end off our show, I'll pass it to our co-op teachers.
Good morning, Cathedral. My name is Miss Lucier, and I'm in the co-op department at Cathedral, along with my colleague, Mrs. Tambasco. We would like to remind you to keep co-op and OYAP in mind when you are selecting your courses for next year. Next year, the schools, hospitals, police placements, there'll be so many more exciting placements available to you. It's a great time to select co-op. Co-op is the opportunity to earn 2 credits while exploring a career, and you can take co-op either in the morning or the afternoon, and first semester or second semester. If you are interested in a trade, co-op is your first opportunity to experience it, and then if you are serious, we can help you get signed as an apprentice through OYAP. And now, Mrs. Tambasco is going to tell you a little bit about our OYAP program. Mrs. Tambasco.
Hello, Cathedral. OYAP is an exciting and easy way to start your apprenticeship while you are still in high school. It's a 4-credit program because it is every day, all semester. You can do an apprenticeship in one of the 144 sectors that are available in Ontario. But here at Cathedral High School, we offer dual credit apprenticeships. That means that you can do your level 1 apprenticeship and earn 4 high school credits in the following programs: in cooking, in automotive technician, child and youth worker, construction craft worker, child development practitioner, general carpenter, and truck and coach technician. So if you're interested and you've already done a successful co-op placement, you can sign up for an OYAP apprenticeship by choosing the 4-credit co-op on your option sheet. Thank you, and we hope to see you soon.
So remember, Cathedral, select co-op or OYAP on your option sheet and have a great day.
Thanks, Miss. And those are all of your announcements for today, Cathedral. Have a great day, Gales, and thanks for watching.